Barack Obama has nothing left to lose in his last days of presidency, but Americans do, as he abuses his power in increasingly new ways at the taxpayers' expense. It's now just been revealed what he handed out to his entitled staff as a parting gift for their laziness he thinks needs a big reward. Obama's presidency has come with a huge price tag, to say the least. Hilariously, would you believe that Democrats are still blaming George W. Bush, even on Obama's final week in office? Leave it to Nancy Pelosi to still be blaming the man most people have completely forgotten about by now. When President Obama stood on the steps on the Capitol 8 years from next week, the budget deficit was $1.4 trillion, one-year deficit, she said. It's reduced by 70% in his administration. Much of the increase in the national debt that has occurred from this time still springs from two unpaid-for wars, costs that we owe our veterans following that, giveaways that they gave to the pharmaceutical industry, and the high-end tax cuts that have carried forward without any job production. Absent the work of President Obama, this national debt would be even higher, she stated. If you take Pelosi's word for it, you'd be led to believe that the man who added more to the national debt than nearly all other presidents combined is a fiscal conservative. Of course, that's completely ridiculous. Barack Obama has never had a budget deficit that was smaller than Bush's largest. The national debt stands just south of $20 trillion when Obama leaves office, and it's going to take a miracle, or a master businessman, to figure out how to pay that off. And of course, before leaving office, Obama is racking up a few final expenses, as the Conservative Tribune reported. In his final days in office, President Barack Obama has seemed to be channeling his good friend Oprah Winfrey. You get a federal job. And you get a federal job. You all get taxpayer-funded federal jobs. According to the New York Post, the president was scrambling to fill over 100 government vacancies during his final days in office, appointing many of his closest White House confidants to jobs that ensure they will be around for a lot longer than he will be. CBS Mark Noah reported that since the first of the year, the president has passed on 27 nominees to the Senate, along with 72 appointees that don't need Senate approval. If he ever wonders why many Americans won't miss him all that much, I can point to nearly 100 reasons why right here.